you're gonna be in for a sad and rude awakening when she leaves you all of a sudden out of nowhere for the next dude. That's just how that game goes. So, regardless to what anybody's saying, what I'm telling you is it's okay to listen to your woman and to get suggestion from your woman. At the same time, under no circumstances is it okay to do each and everything that your woman is telling you to do.
So my take was that I totally agree with him. You have to nowadays. What I've learned to realize is that you have to love people in their love language. You can't go loving them how you want to be loved just because that's what you're comfortable with and that's what you want them to be comfortable with. So I took it that he learned from that. He learned to do what he was asking. I mean, do what his woman was asking because he had to learn. And nowadays, I feel like a lot of women they don't want to teach men how to love, and that's you don't have to. I would say 'cause a lot of people say you can't teach a man how to be a man. That's true, but you can teach them how to love you properly. And I feel like he learned that from his own experience that he learned how to love his woman properly by listening to her what she was expressing and also for her to be able to actually open up to him to express that emotion to him. That says a lot about her character as well. Learned how to express that emotion to him that I'm sorry that express that emotion to him that he could understand so he could learn to properly love her. Sorry.
Um, these dudes like this is the reason why Jody is in good business and Jody is collecting wives daily. Because if you're a man and you listen to what a woman says that she wants, you're an idiot, and you need to have your mind checked
You're
because
an idiot.
oftentimes, and I'll be that, but I said a man, and
Yeah,
you,
but you're
hold on,
diminishing a
I'm
lot of
talking, hold
men.
on,
I'm
there you go,
diminishing
hold
you.
on, I'm talking, and now you're talking over me again.
Who is
This is the
Jody?
second time
You're
that you're doing
diminishing
that.
a lot of
No,
men,
you
and
no,
I'm
hold on.
diminishing you.
I'm talking,
Yes,
and you didn't
You
let
are
me finish, and
talking.
you're
You
talking
don't have
over
to
me
call
again.
people
Hold
idiots.
on, hold on.
Fantasy lady.
Yo,
She
You
needs
first
are
to
of all,
talking.
you
You
don't
don't have
have
to call
no
people
kind of,
idiots.
first of all,
fantasy
I'm
before
not
I
calling anybody particularly anything. I was just talking and making a point. And you're
Yes,
being
you
very
were.
masculine right now. Keep talking
I'm
over me.
not.
I don't talk over you.
I'm
So
not.
stop talking
You're
over
being
me.
very feminine
Stop
right now,
talking
and you do
over
talk
me and
over
let
me.
me finish. Stop talking over me and let me
I am
finish.
letting you
All
finish.
right. So be quiet then.
I am letting
Be
you finish.
quiet
what?
then.
I
Don't need to let
Be
am.
you finish.
quiet.
Fantasy,
You're
mute
doing a lot.
Be quiet.
fantasy,
You're
You're doing a
doing
mute.
too
lot.
much. You're doing
Fantasy,
too
mute
You're
much.
doing too
yourself,
much.
You're
please.
doing too much. Be
Fantasy,
quiet.
please mute yourself, please.
Ramirez, you're doing too much.
Thank you very much. Go ahead,
Yo.
Miss. Go ahead, Mr. Israel.
Yeah, if y'all sitting here listening to a woman tell you about how she wants you to treat her, and then you're sitting there and you do everything that she says that she wants you to do, and you're doing it and you're letting her train you into how to treat her, brother, you're gonna be in for a sad and rude awakening when she leaves you all of a sudden out of nowhere for the next dude. That's just how that game goes. So, regardless to what anybody's saying, what I'm telling you is it's okay to listen to your woman and to get suggestion from your woman. At the same time, under no circumstances is it okay to do each and everything that your woman is telling you to do.
Who the fuck says
If
that?
you hold
He's
on,
just being
hold on,
stupid.
Sweeney. Sweeney.
He's just
He literally
just being
said
stupid.
hold on. He literally said that his woman, his woman told her what her expectations was and told him how to meet those expectations. And it could be something as simple as, you know what I'm saying, checking in. And who wants, come on, Ben fam, I'm a great listener. Just like you jumped on the other day and tried to say that, Bruiser didn't say that. And he said exactly what I said he said. He did. He literally did. I played it back. But what I'm saying is y'all keep interrupting me. But what I'm telling you is if you're a man, and I'm talking to men out there. If you're a man that listens to everything that your woman says and goes according to everything that your woman says, I guarantee you that woman is going to leave you. That's it.
I think he's saying, I just want to say something real quick. I think he's saying
From a hurt place.
I'm not hurt.
Israel,
I think
what-
he said
He's speaking from
what
a
hurt
single
you,
place.
Israel? What
No
hurt you?
one.
You ain't. Do you have
No
a
one.
girl? Do you have a
No
wife?
one.
Do you have a girlfriend? I
No
just feel
one.
like it's a lot of single men that say these things, and it's like
You
you're giving
assuming.
poor advice
You're
because
assuming.
you're single.
You're assuming. You
And
don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like I'm still telling you the way that I feel, and I'm still
It don't.
speaking.
It don't
You
matter.
wanted me to wait for you to
Your
finish,
feelings
right?
don't matter.
You wanted me to wait for you to finish, right?
I
Okay,
want the
so
man
now
to
you're gonna
treat
wait for
me
me to
like a
finish.
queen. I want
Well,
Like I
it's actually
said,
your turn next. It's
like
actually my
I
turn next.
said,
Come
like
on,
I
Somebody
said,
need.
It's
talking
Precious
about?
turns next. It's
Guys, can
Precious
somebody
turn
mute
next.
Nicole, please, on the back? JR, can you mute Nicole?
Come on, y'all. One at a time, y'all. One at a time.
One of the things that he said in the video was that his woman has open communication with him. I think open communication is very important if you're gonna want to be in a marriage, because a marriage is supposed to be for a lifetime. So in a marriage, you do have to, have those check-ins. And when I say check-ins, I don't mean, every time I go somewhere, check in, something like that. But I mean the check-in of, am I loving you correctly? Am I serving you correctly? Is this what you like? Is this not what you like? I think that's very important in a relationship, because that's how you dwell with one another. That's how you get to know one another. Should a man listen to everything his woman has to say? No. Should he consider her feelings? Should he consider her dispositions at times? Yes. Men are called to love. Women are called to respect. So if he is not necessarily listening to us, we still have to respect that man anyway. We still have to respect him. And so I think that we in this space, in this YouTube space, men feel like they're allergic to, to hearing what their woman has to say, and feeling like they're going to be called a simp or be called whatever. If you want to be married, you're going to be in a home with this person, dwelling, living. Life is going to change. You're going to have children. Someone's going to die. Someone's going to get sick. You just can't. It's not black and white. It's not like I love you, babe. You go your way, I go my way. No, you have to dwell with one another, and dwelling with one another takes open communication. That doesn't mean the man always listen to what the woman is saying and got to be, the ear for when she's talking about Sue in accounting. No, it just means that he's considering her, because they do dwell with one another. And when you love someone, you hear their open communication. And when you love someone, you're able to have that open communication. I think somebody said it, don't remember who, but women do not are not very verbal when it's time to speak up about things that actually matter. You could talk about the job all day. You could talk about, your girlfriends, and you could talk about the family, but you're not really talking about things that matter. So men are not going to want to listen to things that don't matter. So if you're going to talk about things that matter, so he can consider you.
Yeah, but you're not addressing the video. The thing about the video is that the video was one-sided.
Let's try to get everybody point first.
Yeah,
I thought we were going through a line. So I thought
I apologize. It's the job of my woman to make me happy. I apologize. Go ahead.
I don't think that's what he was saying. I think there are plenty of cases where we could talk about what the woman has to do to express her love and respect for her husband or her man. So I think whenever there are videos about oh, this is what you should do to help your man out, and the woman says, well, what about what the woman wants? Y'all men love to beat her up and say, you see, you need to listen. You need to listen. This is the side you need to listen to. So I think this is just a case of what the woman would have wanted her husband to actually do. I'm not saying you need to simp or whatever for your woman, but the people, and my husband always talks about this when he watches the show. He says a lot of the men who are loud are not married who talk about this. He says when you're married to a woman, there are some things that you just need to actually listen to. And I'm not talking about her complaining about the job or whatever, but when it comes to actually handling her emotions or working things out with each other on a more deep or emotional level, there are some things that you need to take her word for it, that this is how I would like you to treat me. this is how I would like you to talk to me, because
it's
the
the
way
job
you
of your
wait,
husband to make you happy.
come on, let me just finish my point. I never get to really finish my point.
I apologize, my bad.
So when a woman is trying to tell you, this is how I would like you to talk to me, or what have you, you really should listen to her. If that's your woman, if that's the person you're spending your life with, you need to take her feelings into consideration. And yes, of course, you need to do vice versa. Of course, the woman needs to know how to deal with you, how to decide what is actually important to talk.
Ashley, what the heck is he doing? Oh, never mind.
What is actual nonsense and what will waste his time. You need to, as a woman, need to know what is important and what is not important. But a lot of men, I think Precious was just talking about it, they disregard the woman's side, because yes, we talk about the woman's side so much, and I get that a lot of men are tired of it. But when you're in a serious relationship, when you're actually married, her feelings are actually important, and you should really spend time delving in to that deep part of the relationship. That way you're not part of a statistic. That way you're not trying to be divorced or whatever. You need to actually communicate.
We